Good morning, everyone. I hope you're well. Hope we've had a lovely weekend. I'm just going to start letting people in, so it might be a bit higgledy-piggledy as we start. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's well. Hi, Martin. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Janet. Hi, Sue. Hi, Sue. I hope everything's sorted with your mum. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're well. Oh, okay. Hang on, we've got it. Let me just have a bit of a double over there. I forgot to mute my YouTube. Morning, Penny. Morning, Val. Morning, Sue. Who else is on there? Sue and Mick. Yes. Hiya, Sue and Mick. I flicked off it as I was looking at it. Morning, Marianne. Oh, lovely to have you all along. Morning, Lois. On another sunny bank holiday Monday. It's a shocker. It doesn't normally happen, does it, really? So, I hope you all had good weekends. Mine was, yeah, mine was lovely. I really enjoyed it. I was, yes! Oh, Martin, I've been sewing up a storm. Do you know what? Morning, Francis. I've really struggled with concentration. So I can get stuff done, but it's very much in a sort of scattergun approach. It's been very strange. I don't tend to read a lot when we're in normal life because I never really get time. But in like holiday periods, I read a lot, and I thought, oh, I'll do loads of reading, and I haven't been able to concentrate on it all, and that's why I haven't really sewed either, because you don't need to have some morning pips, some concentration. But it's only taken however many weeks, and all of a sudden I could sew. So I've sewed this one, I've sewed another two. My whole living room was just covered in material and paper. But yeah, I loved it. I've got a purple lace one, and then I've got a white and blue one with like a great tip material with the little birds all around it. So I'm well impressed. And then I've got Morning Julie, and then I've also got an essay, this blooming essay, and and it was supposed to be in 2 weeks ago Thursday, and I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it. And I messaged my tutor and went, I just can't do it. And he came back and said, so he gave me a 2 week extension, and I started that. I have done the research. I've got all the papers for it. I just need to put it together. And I started that last night, and I wrote 1,000 words. So I'm cooking on gas. So yeah, I bought this material. I think it's got to be 12 months ago. I bought it. It's IKEA. It should be a curtain, which is why it looks like it should be a curtain, really. But I thought it was nice and bright and summery, and and for the lace, got a pocket. It's got a pocket. Can't go wrong with a pocket, can you? So yeah. So that's what I've been up to this weekend. Yes, it is. It is, Sandra. It is the dress that I was talking about, and I've done another two. So yes, for those who might not have seen on Facebook, I didn't put into WhatsApp because of it being half term. My children have got no school work, so we're quite looking forward to having a quiet week. So I'm going to do the morning sings, and then if I get chance, then I will put some videos up onto YouTube. But I haven't done a timetable just so I haven't got, and there's not going to be a large Zoom rehearsal this week because they take a lot to get organised and get my head round. So this week, just a quieter week. I'm just going to do a morning sing every day, and thanks everybody for all your support with that. And then next week today, be back to normal. One of my friends we used to sing with at Barbershop was up at Barbeacon yesterday, and she said, just put some photos up, and I said, when we're allowed, I reckon that's where I'm going to go, because it's got a roof, hasn't it? Ah, you say. So we'll be up. It was Sue suggested it, and I was like, that is a clever idea. So yeah, so I said to Joe, I said, when we can sing, when we can go outside, we're going up going up Barbeacon. That's good. That'll be the first port of call, definitely. It works quite well actually, because it's sort of borders of Great Barn and Walsall, isn't it? So hopefully, and it's got good car parking, and there was even an ice cream truck up there at the weekend, so you can reward yourself with a. But we will see as things unfold. But everything, I'm reading a lot now about transmission, and outside does seem to be pretty safe. pretty safe, as long as certain precautions are taken. So whenever we do, I will do it properly. But yeah, it's going to be good. It'll be good. We'll have all these lovely songs to sing as well, won't we? So, good morning, everybody. Oh, I know it is. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? My husband's out in the garden cutting away at the sides, and it's gorgeous. And I'm finishing this. I'm gonna bath Sam because frankly that boy is riffy today. And then we're gonna shoot on out and go and have a picnic. I think we're going to Worley Woods. I saw them mentioned on the telly yesterday. I've never heard of them, and they're quite close. So we're going to go down to Worley Woods. And I've got no real announcements really, because as I say, just quiet week. So I'll be here every morning at 10:30, doing various songs as we go through. Plodding on last week of May. Who would believe it, hey? So, and just thank you to everybody for all of your support. It's lovely to have so many people along. I feel very humbled by it, so thank you. So today, thank you, Christine, thank you. Yeah, it didn't have elastic in. Oh God, I'm boring, aren't I? It didn't have elastic in the waist, but I think it looks better with a bit of elastic. So morning, Jill, lovely to have you along. So we're gonna have a lovely sing this morning of an oldie but a goodie, but we've not done it on a Zoom or on YouTube. Morning, Peter and Carol, lovely to have you along. And I thought with the sun shining and everything, I just thought it was so we're going to do This Land, which is just a lovely song, isn't it? And it's one of the other last songs that I taught as well. Oh, thank you, Annie. Thank you. Yes, I should be swishing all down my pretty dress. So I've spent most of it wearing sports stuff, so it's nice to have a dress on. Anyway, right. So we're gonna have a nice gentle warm up, just because we've been doing whatever we've been doing at the weekend. So we're just gonna have a really nice roll of the shoulders. Always start with the shoulders and then to the front. Brilliant. I'm going to take a breath in, bring them up as high as you can. And then sigh them away. Lovely. And again for me. Lovely. And out again. Lovely. And then we're going to have a really sort of shake them all off. Shake the hands. There's supposed to be an old sort of link between sort of the ends of the hands and everything in the mouth. It's from when we're developing, from when we're born to children, because children don't have, babies don't have a lot of sensation in their hands. They can't really tell stuff, which is why they always mouth it and gum it. So there's supposed to be some sort of primitive link. So it's always good to have a bit of a shake out, especially on the hands. Lovely. And we're going to take a breath in and we're going to look over the right shoulder. So breathe in. And come back to the middle on a smile into it, nice and open at the back, lifted in the soft palate. And I'm going to breathe in over the left. And again for me. Lovely. Let's do that on the other side. Back to the middle. Lovely. And then in over onto the other side. Lovely. And then we're just going to have a bit of a stretch up. So if you're sitting or standing, that's fine. Just lifting that arm up and really sort of feeling that stretch in the side ribs. Lovely. I don't know if anybody's noticed from if they did the yoga about that stretching. I've noticed I'm sort of waking up and being a bit more and stretching through, so that's good. Right, so a nice roll of the shoulders. We're nice and soft. I'm going to take a really good breath in. And again, let it out on a lovely. So really put some nice sort of pleasurable, it's such a lovely day, relaxing into it. So a nice breath in again. Lovely. And then let's take a nice breath in and we'll do a lovely. And then let's do it on an E. Lovely. And then on a Z. Lovely. And then on a V. Lovely. So nice and gentle. Let's do it on a Z. So really forward into the teeth. Lovely. So nice and soft in the shoulders. Nice and soft in the belly, nice and soft in the sides. So we're going to look at This Land. It's a beautiful song. I haven't done any words for it because it's dead simple, isn't it, the words? So the words are, this land is all that we have for sure, and this land, this land. And I think I was just listening to people on the telly saying how their perceptions have changed with not being able to drive, and that people are going to be walking more, and how good it's been for the environment and everything, and a resurgence in wildlife and everything like that. So, you know, while it's been a difficult situation, I suppose there's always positives coming off that, isn't there? And hopefully people have appreciated nature more, getting out into green spaces as well. I think people don't really do that, and it's been surprising to see people getting out into places that are close by them, which they might not have explored before. So This Land. So I'm going to play it from the start just so we can get the right notes. This land is all that we have for sure, and this land. So I'll break that down for those who might not have done it before. So the words are, this land is all that we have for sure. Let's do that again. This land is all that we have for sure. Excellent. And just to say, this is, everybody can sort of start on this part, and then it piles up. So the next part in is the middles, and the next part in is the highs, and they're different to this part. So if you prefer this part, then you can carry on singing it. This land is all that we have for sure. And then it comes up, and this land. So it's got lots of land, really open mouthed at the back. This land is all that we have for sure. And this land. So I'll sing that again for you. This land is all that we have for sure. And this land is all that we have for sure. And this land, I'm going to go again. This land is all that we have for sure. And this land, is that okay? And that's all it is. It's as simple as that, really simple little song. But the harmonies on it are, they're exquisite. I absolutely love them. Morning, Mario. Morning, Jean. Morning, Leslie. Morning, Ursula. Just for those who haven't said hello to. Morning, Lois. I hope we're all well this morning. It's lovely to see you. It really is. So that's the low part. So we'll have a listen to that on the track, and then the next part comes in over the top of it. So let's go for that. This land is all that we have for sure, and this land is all that we have for sure, and this land. So it's much simpler on the other part, and it sort of sits on top of it. They're all just lovely to sing. It is a beautiful song. So the middle part, this land is all. This land is all. This land is all. This land is all. Oh, It's just lovely to sing. It really is. So let's have a listen to that track again. We'll take that back and then we'll put that part in over the top. So it starts with this first part. This land is all that we have for sure. And this land is all that we have for sure. And this land. This land is all that we have for sure. And this land. Brilliant. So that top part comes in. So it's pretty much morning Jude, morning Mum. So the top part is pretty much a repeat of what's going on with the middle part, just higher, and it is quite high, especially for a Monday morning, bank holiday Monday morning, but I'm sure we'll be fine. So, this land is all, this land is all, this land is all. This land is all. And then those are the three parts. So if you new along or haven't done this one before, really nice and simple song, and it's almost like a rocking. It's just a joy to sing. It really is. So let's go from the start. Let's put all those three tracks in and pile them up, and then we go into an ooh on it because it's such a lovely song, and we do a bit of oohing on it as well. Right. This land is all that we have for sure. And this land is all that we have for sure. And this land. This land is all that we have for sure. And this land is all that we have for sure. And this land is It's one of those songs I was I don't know where I mentioned it, whether I mentioned it in the Zoom or on the or on one of the YouTubes, but I'm doing amongst other things, doing a back to yoga course. It's not too taxing. It's fascinating. I'm loving it. And there's a word in Sanskrit for the sound at the end of a song, and I think this is one of those songs that creates that feeling that everybody, while there's nothing there, there's a sort of silence that you can really sort of feel. And this song, most definitely for me, because the harmonies at the end of that are beautiful. So when we're allowed up onto Barbican to sing, it'll definitely be one of the top ones that we'll be singing up there. It'll be gorgeous up there, it really will. So let's have a bit of a stand up for those who want to have a stand up. And then we'll do a little bit of technique on this song, because it's harder than you think, actually. Because it's quite long, drawn out phrases, especially on the oohs. And when we're doing the land, it's quite open at the back, so uses a lot of air. So we're going to have a stand up, nice rock from side to side with the hips and round in a circle. You don't have to stand up if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. But I'll just warm us up for those who are. And we want nice soft knees. We know what we're doing, don't we? We want to be all nice and relaxed, tension free. Less tension you've got in the body, the better you'll sing, because you can get the breath in. And then if you just put your hand just onto your belly button, take that breath in, and then we'll just ooh on the ooh. And if you can do those two phrases all on one breath, absolutely brilliant. And then even on the other part, so and you can really push through on those oohs, so you get a much bigger breath in, because you've got rid of more air out, because the in-breath's always very dependent on that out-breath if you've got a lot of air out, and you'll take a really good in-breath in. With the oohs as well, if you try and keep the soft palate lifted, so don't close it down too much, ooh, ooh, it's quite a lifted ooh, so it's small at the front but lifted at the back, so ooh, if you smile into your eyes, you'll lift that soft palate, and then you get much more resonant space at the back. Ooh, ooh, I'm putting in extra notes because I'm getting excited. So, nice soft knees, nice soft jaw, soften that up for me a little bit. Mine feels quite tight this morning, actually. And then do a bit of a blur for me. Lovely. So let's do it again. Nice and relaxed. We've got time to do it a couple of times, so, but we'll think about them sort of really pushing through to the end of the phrases. This land is all... And also on the oohs. Right. Enjoy. This land is all that we have for sure, and this land is all that we have for sure, and this land, this land is all that we have for sure, and this land is land. Ooh, 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 this land is all that we have for sure, and this land is land. This land is all that we have for sure, and this land is land. Oh, I should have gone out in my garden, shouldn't I, and got some birds singing at the end of that. When I was recording it, I was in my house, but I could hear them singing away, but they've not come through on the recording. Isn't that just the most delightful song? It's amazing, isn't it? How it just sort of having, oh, June, I'm impressed with that. Well done. Oh, blimey. My YouTube feed's gone off again. My poor computer. That's all I keep saying, isn't it? My poor computer. I'm just going to open YouTube just to check that there's... June said that she's singing an octave lower. Oh, yeah, sorry, she's singing the high part, but an octave higher. I was going to say that for any middles, if you want to try, or up into the dizzying heights, it's quite a good one that you might be able to feel that pull up into the top part, into that. This land is all. And it's really like up in the roof of the mouth, isn't it? Sort of singing up into the eyes. Absolutely glorious. Shall we do it once more? And as I say, I hope it carries you through the day. And it's one of those songs that's just so simple. But yeah, it'd be nice to sing it in a field. We did sing it at the Arboretum, didn't we? And if we go outside at the Seed House room where we normally rehearse, it tends to be one that we'll do out there because it just seems to fit. Meant to be sung outside, isn't it? Such a gorgeous song. Right, so enjoy. So nice soft shoulders. Do a bit of a brrr for me and push through to the end of the phrases and really enjoy it. It's such a beautiful song. Right, off we go once more. It's a nice breath in. This land is all that we have for sure. And this land is all that we have for sure. And this land is all that we have for sure. And this land is all that we have for sure. And this land is applause. Well done, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed revisiting that one. I was amazed, actually, that I hadn't done it before. So, such a simple but beautiful little song, and one that we can really look forward to singing together as soon as we are allowed. And remember singing it outside, and just, you know, how wonderful. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me on a bank holiday Monday. I'm so humbled. Thank you very much. It's really lovely. And I did think, shall I have the whole week off? And I thought, no, I'll really miss it. I'm going to miss doing all the recording. But yeah, so I thought this was a good balance. And yeah, I probably wouldn't get out of bed, to be honest. That's the problem. So yeah, it's thank you very much for joining me. I really do appreciate it, because if I was on my own, it wouldn't be as good, would it? So thank you. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure. Haven't got many plans for songs this week. I haven't quite worked out what we're doing. So it'll definitely be a gospelly one on Friday. But for the rest of the week, who knows? We might just do classic oldies but goodies all week. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might have to revisit Dangerous Times as well, because it's such a good one, isn't it? So it's been an absolute joy and a pleasure. Thank you so much to everybody who's joined me on YouTube. I hope you have a lovely day and go and enjoy this land. We've got our morning Senga. I hope you're well. Our baby great tits are very close to fledging. Yeah, bless them. There's 3 of them. Oh gosh, and the parents have worked so hard, but I've loved watching it. It really has. So hopefully I won't miss that today. But yeah, we're planning on going off to Worley Woods. So thank you so much, everybody. I will be back tomorrow morning at 10:30, as per usual, with another beautiful song, and we'll sing ourselves off to start our day. So it's been absolutely lovely, and have a fabulous day. I don't want to go, can you tell? But at least I haven't got to go and do homeschooling, so that's good. At least the next thing to face me isn't fractions, so yay. Anyway, thank you so much to everybody on YouTube. Have a lovely, lovely day. Enjoy it, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye.